This is the worst superstar. I can make a case this is the worst superstar in the history of sports.
Kawhi, ahead of the shot clock. Oh, it goes! Oh, my goodness! Kawhi Leonard cannot miss!
He wasn't supposed to be here. Not like this. After years of knee injuries, missed playoffs, and being called the worst superstar in sports, Kawhi Leonard just did the impossible.
Around Murray, the pull-up. Oh my goodness, Kawhi Leonard could throw a key into a lock.
In Game 2 against the Nuggets, he dropped 39 points on 15 of 19 shooting, locked down on defense, and iced the game, all while moving like the injuries never happened. Just 37 games played this season, and he turns in one of the most efficient playoff performances we've ever seen. What really happened out there in Denver? How did Kawhi flip the series, silence the noise, and remind everyone he's still that guy? Stay with us, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and let's break down the drama.
7 to shoot for Kawhi. In traffic, tangled up in blue, knocks it down anyway! Kawhi Leonard!
Big-time players step up at big-time moments, and
Kawhi Leonard didn't bounce back. He detonated. After a clunky Game 1 where he tied his playoff career worst with 7 turnovers, Leonard came back in Game 2 with a cold-blooded reminder. When healthy, he's unstoppable. Leonard dropped 39 points on 15 of 19 shooting. That's nearly 79% from the field, in a playoff game, in hostile territory. And it wasn't just the points. He had 5 assists, 2 steals, a block, and just 1 turnover. He started the night 5 for 5, set the tone early, and never let up. Denver tried to hang with him, but every clutch moment belonged to Kawhi. While Jokic and Murray battled to stay in it, Leonard simply imposed his will. From the opening tip to the final possession, Kawhi was the difference. And now everyone's asking, how do you stop a guy playing like that?
Rises up over Gordon and hits another one! Kawhi!
Kawhi's performance against the Nuggets wasn't just dominance, it was a masterclass in shot making. Kawhi didn't rely on dunks or easy buckets. He hit contested jumpers from every spot on the floor. Mid-range, wing, baseline, it didn't matter. Of his 15 made shots, only 1 came at the rim. He was a pure sniper. Denver's defense, no slouch, couldn't keep up. Murray got posted up. Gordon played solid defense, but Kawhi still rose up and drilled daggers. Even when crowded, he calmly got to his spot and pulled up. And that efficiency wasn't a fluke. Leonard is now one of just 3 players since 1997-98, with multiple playoff halves, scoring 20-plus points on over 90% shooting. The others, Anthony Davis and Chris Paul. Leonard's not just scoring, he's doing it with legendary precision. The scary part? Denver threw everything they had at him, and it still didn't matter. Denver went full chess mode. They rotated defenders, doubled him off screens, even tried traps late in the game. But nothing fazed Kawhi. Murray, Gordon, Watson, all gave their best. Kawhi absorbed contact, shrugged off length, and buried tough jumper after tough jumper. The Nuggets tried to shade help over, but Kawhi kept picking his spots. And when Denver gambled wrong, he made the right pass.
Kawhi Leonard takes a peek, lets it fly. Got it! Kawhi!
One key play summed it up. With Gordon draped over him and the game in the balance, Kawhi hit a 21-foot pull-up over outstretched arms like it was practice. That bucket put the Clippers up 3. On the next possession, he intercepted a Jokic pass, stealing the game and the momentum. Leonard wasn't just scoring, he was dictating the outcome of every critical possession.
Kawhi Leonard in the corner, cash! Oh, Kawhi!
And if we're being real, what he's doing feels almost unfair, because he shouldn't even be here. Kawhi Leonard played just 37 games this season. He's missed 2 straight postseasons. Critics said he was unreliable, that the Clippers gambled too much on damaged goods. And yet, here he is, moving like it's 2019 again, putting up numbers only legends post. Clippers owner Steve Ballmer bet over $300 million on Kawhi, and he never flinched. Why? Because when Kawhi is right, this is what you get. Behind every made shot is hours of quiet work, rehab, strength training, corrective drills. James Harden sees it up close, every day. The prep, the treatment, the focus. It's relentless. That's why Tyronn Lue trusts him completely. This is what Kawhi lives for, he said. The injuries are real, but so is the recovery. And now, healthy for the first time in years, Leonard is delivering on the promise he brought to LA. And the timing couldn't be better, because this is a stacked MVP field. The MVP race this season is tight. Jokic, Giannis, Shai. But Kawhi just outplayed them all in one night. Jokic had a triple-double in Game 2, but also 7 turnovers. Shai had 27 points, but shot under 35%. Giannis had big stats, but missed free throws and turned it over 4 times. Kawhi, nearly perfect. 39 points, 1 turnover, and playoff-leading efficiency. He's not flashy like some stars, but he's lethal. He's the guy who ends dynasties. Ask the Warriors. He's the guy who carried Toronto to a ring. He's the guy you give the ball to when it has to go in. He won't win MVP this year, but this performance made a louder case than any voting ballot ever could. And he didn't just make history, he climbed into it.
Kawhi, the 3. Ow! He's taking a walk with the basketball.
Leonard's 39-point explosion moved him past Chris Paul on the all-time playoff scoring list. He now sits 29th, with James Worthy next. That was also his 15th 30-point playoff game as a Clipper, the most in franchise history. These aren't padded stats. These are legacy stats. And they're coming from a guy who's missed years of playoff basketball. What could his resume look like with a clean bill of health? That's the question. But what we do know is that when he's healthy, few players in NBA history are more dangerous. Game 2 against the Nuggets was his 36th playoff game with 30-plus points. He's a Finals MVP twice over. And Monday night was just another notch in a career that defies linear storytelling. But here's the wild part. This series is still just heating up. Game 1, Denver won by 2 points. Game 2, Clippers won by 3 points. Total margin, 5 points. That's how tight this series is. The Clippers now have home court, but Kawhi isn't taking anything for granted. No easy walk, he said. Denver still has the MVP favorite in Jokic, who's averaging a triple-double. Jamal Murray is heating up. Aaron Gordon is defending like a man possessed. The Clippers will need more than Kawhi. They'll need Harden's consistency, Zubac's rebounding, and timely buckets from Norman Powell. But they have the most unguardable man in the series. If Leonard keeps this up, the Nuggets are in real trouble. And that's not speculation. That's what we just witnessed. LA went from desperation mode to control, all in 48 minutes. So now, the question we've all been waiting to answer: is this finally Kawhi's moment? Leonard and Paul George were supposed to bring rings to LA. It hasn't happened yet. But now maybe, just maybe, the window is cracked open again. Kawhi is healthy, confident, and in full control. Harden has found a rhythm. The rotation is balanced. And the Clippers, for once, look ready. They're tied 1-1 with a powerhouse, but they've got the momentum and the best player in the series. If Kawhi continues this level of play, the Western Conference better be on notice. The Clippers aren't chasing a dream anymore. They're executing a plan. And for Kawhi, it's not about proving anything. It's about being available, leading, and delivering when it counts most. If Kawhi keeps doing the impossible, this might finally be the Clippers' year to break through. Kawhi went nuclear. The Nuggets threw everything. He didn't blink. Shot after shot, steal after steal. Leonard carved his name deeper into playoff lore. He broke records, exposed mismatches, and reminded everyone why he's built for May. Now, the Clippers head home, momentum swinging, with the most efficient assassin in basketball leading the charge. What do you think? Can the Nuggets adjust fast enough before Kawhi buries them again? And is this finally the year the Clippers break through and rewrite their story? Drop your takes in the comments, and if you're feeling the energy, hit the like and subscribe for more NBA content.